Hey everybody, Steam Genie here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Banjo-Tooie, and today we're gonna find out more reasons why my teacher hates me. Because I'd rather be playing this game than having a rational discussion about art. Yeah, that's right. I'm here live playing Banjo-Tooie, ignoring art. I have a survey of contemporary art class, and it's, it's cool. Like, at first, I really liked it, and I still kind of do. But, today was especially brutal because, she just held us after class, because she wanted to have a discussion about art. But none of us really felt like talking. Like, I didn't feel like talking because I was, like, just dealing with stress about my car, because I had to park in the street because the lot was filled. So I couldn't park in the lot for free, and I was like, oh man, I gotta go to my car. And she was like keeping us, at class because she wanted us to have a discussion, and nobody was saying anything. I don't know why nobody else was saying anything, but like I didn't say anything because I just wasn't in the right mindset to have a proper discussion. But maybe that's an excuse, because it's like makes other people feel like you don't care about them, especially teachers. Like, they work so hard to show up and work, and like they don't want to feel like they're talking to nobody. But nobody said anything, It was weird. It's a weird class that nobody really cared to say anything. Not one person. It was actually quite fascinating. It was unanimous silence. Anyway, so you're probably wondering what I'm doing in this train here. Currently 2 minutes and 5 seconds into the video. What we're doing. Actually, I don't even think I'm jumping ahead of myself here. I'm getting the train ready. I thought I had already opened up the gates to Grunty Industries, but like I said, I'm getting ahead of myself here. What I have to first do, because here we are at Isle of Hags, and what we have to do is we have to take the train into Grunty Industries, but before we do anything, we have to actually enter into Grunty Industries, and the only way that we can do that is through Pterodactyl Land. Now that we've learned the spring shoes, we have access to this area. And we could also enter Hellfire Peaks, and we could just skip this level entirely, mind you. But this is a Let's Play, and I want to provide some direction for the gameplay, I realized, because I was heavily considering just skipping the entire level. But I decided that it was in my best interest if I would finish it. Because why wouldn't I want to finish it, in all honesty? So are we done with Pterodactyl Land? Like, I feel like I finished this, like, yesterday. But there should only be one Jiggy we didn't do. Honestly, I take back everything I said about this level. It's not that bad. Okay, 9 out of 10. I mean, it's very painful visually, but, like, the fact that you turn into a dinosaur really does kind of make up for it in a way. And it's pretty cool. I honestly think my least favorite level is like, okay, like Pterodactyl Land is definitely my second to least favorite, right? So, like, it's not the bottom, but the very bottom for me has got to be the level we're about to do. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I entered into this level, like, firsthand, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do, man? Like, I have no idea what to do. I'm like, I don't even know how to open up the gates. So I had to look up a walkthrough. Isn't that funny? I had to look up a walkthrough to do a Let's Play. Why did I have to do that? Because I'm already so invested in this game that I'm not just going to quit. So, activate the first portal here. This is what we're going to do, okay? You're going to notice a Jinjo on top of the Grunty Industries. You're going to want to avoid it. It was blue before, because I copied this file onto the second save file, and it was blue. It's now white. It will attack you. The color has nothing to do with it. It's that actually the color is randomly generated through each playthrough. And the reason why I bring that up is because I copied this game file onto the second game file, and it was randomly generated a second Jinjo that was blue. Now you're going to want to come here, and you're going to want to go up this ladder. When I started the gameplay, I just headed straight through the lake, because I didn't give one fuck, but you could hit the ladder here. You'll notice a battery. More on that later. What you're going to want to do is come down here. This is all designed in a way to prevent you from getting attacked by those things currently. This is something I completely avoided in my original playthrough of the game, because I figured, why the hell would I follow this? Now this is really where things get spicy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut this right now, because I want to turn Kazooie into Dragon Kazooie, because I wanted Kazooie to maintain Kazooie form in Pterodactyl Land, even though it would have made more sense to turn Kazooie into a dragon there. I feel as though Grunty Industries is where Dragon Kazooie belongs, because it's just how I did it when I was a kid, so if you excuse me. Okay, so you'll notice that nothing has actually changed except for the fact now that Kazooie is green, because that's just how I wanted to do it. Damn it! Oh, and I also just ran through the mug to get back here. I realized that I probably could have just saved this after I hit the train switch and then just teleported out of there, but such is life, I did it. So this is, the reason why you're going to want to do this is because this is how you open up the train switch. This is why I came all the way here, after going to the cliff tops, because I forgot that you had to do this first, because I was getting ahead of myself. Very ahead of myself. I wasn't even conscious of the fact that I hadn't even done this yet. And this is pretty cool because it kind of forces you in a way to implement using the train. And I think it's also interesting that I chose this level to do Dragon Kazooie. I'm going to just go ahead and look up here and break this window beforehand, because I just can. I think it's interesting I chose this level as Dragon Kazooie, considering I feel as though this is the level most where the splitting up is implemented, because there are 3 batteries. So the game needs Banjo to be separate at least 3 or 4 times to pick up the battery, and also do a sleeping mechanic. So you're definitely going to be away from Kazooie like roughly 4 or 5 times. So now that we've activated the warp in Isle O'Hag's Quagmire, we can now then take this warp to Isle O'Hag's Cliff Tops. I think it's amazing that we still have Hellfire Peaks after this. I mean, just after everything like we've been through in terms of Jolly Roger's Lagoon, Mayahem Temple, and, you know, Witchy World in Glitter Gulch Mine, it's just like beyond me that there's like, excuse me, still so much more stuff to do. Like, we haven't even hit Hellfire Peaks. Like, that's beyond me. I fucking love that level. Greatest level of all time. And, you know, Cloud Connection was talking about how... Shout out Cloud Connection. He was talking about how, like, Hellfire Peaks is like a drastic tone from the previous 2 levels. And, you know, it's like, I want to delve on that. You know, I want to think about that for a bit. And it's like, it's true. Like, because Mayahem Temple and Glitter Gulch Mine... Well, Glitter Gulch Mine is, like, very brown, and it's, like, underground, and it's, like, supposedly that was going to be in Banjo-Kazooie, but, like, you know, it's in Banjo-Tooie, and it's the 2nd level, and it's very intense. There's a lot of first-person shooter stuff going on down there. And then you enter the 3rd level, which is Witchy World, which feels very Banjo-Kazooie-like. But then Pterodactyl Land is, like, a huge transition, you know, from, like... Banjo-Kazooie to just like this completely other world, and it really does feel that way, you know? Because even being a kid, like playing the first like 2 or 3 levels, you know, it really did feel that way. Like they had just this completely different tone to them, like, you know, like Grunty Industries is like what even is this place? You got barrels attacking you, like I have no idea where I'm going in this game, which is why I needed to watch like, you know, some kind of walkthrough. Anyways, the first thing you can do is come up here and destroy this rareware box, because it will reveal to us a green launch pad, which we can then use to come up here. That will bestow upon us a honeycomb. I figure it's better to just get that out of the way. And yes, I am playing this on the legitimate Nintendo 64 console. I'm doing it right now, as you can clearly hear. Like, that is me. Just to show that this is, in fact, my gameplay and nobody else's. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and collect some notes here. Yeah, these things you can fucking blast them away if they come near you. learned that in the walkthrough too. Like, I would have never known that. I would have seriously just never known that. Because when I was a kid, I just kind of dealt with it. I just thought they were impossible to defeat, you know? I would have never thought to use grenade eggs. I just wouldn't, you know? Just dumb kid shit. I don't know. I just wouldn't have thought to use grenade eggs. There's just a lot of stuff this game does not make you feel like you need to know, really. But then it's like, everything is in the game. It's right there. It's like, I know, but like, it doesn't feel like it's right there. It feels like there's more you have to do. So you notice there's a dirty rabbit over there. Dirty little fucking rabbit, I tell you. Screw that rabbit. We wanna... So there's the main entrance right over there. If you blow up this block here... you'll notice some boots there. We're gonna be needing them to get on the outside. But the first thing we're gonna want to do is meet up with jam jars here. And we only need 505 notes, and we've got 585. And luckily, we need the both of us to do it. And it's the claw clamber boots, which are the boots we needed to learn to do that one thing in Witchy World. But we just did the death thing, so we respawn. So it didn't even really matter. Now we split up as Banjo and Kazooie. One thing I would always do in this game is just kind of like go in here and like climb up the elevator shaft and like not really give a fuck. You know, and I would just fall because it's like it's so high up. And there's nothing really up there but advice from jam jars. But it's fun to climb. So I just wanted to open up the main entrance because that's just important. And I didn't want to, you know, get stuck with needing to take the train if I, for some reason, like, have to shut down this file or whatever for some reason midway. I don't know, you know. Then again, it's just what you do. I don't have to explain myself. Go ahead and hit that warp. That's going to help us later. And it's like you can only climb up this as Banjo. Like, Kazooie can't do it, right? I'm just going to do it. I'm literally going to fucking do it. I don't care. This is like what I used to do when I was a kid. I'm going to do it live on the Let's Play for all of you. I'm going to climb up the elevator shaft all the way to the top and see what happens. It's like a Mr. Beast video. Look at that. Look at Banjo swirl. No, this is great. By the way, I've already decided that my next Let's Play is definitely going to be Super Mario Sunshine. I was thinking about it on the way home from school today. Because I'm like, you know, I'm just doing games that I love playing. So I'm going to do Banjo and Super Mario Sunshine. And then, you know, see where it goes from there. I mean, fuck it, right? Like... Oh, there it is. There's the top. Gotta be able... Oh, I missed it! It was always just so fun to watch Banjo fall, and dare I say, you know... like it was just fun. I don't know why, you know? It's just like the graphics and stuff, and it's just like, oh man. But what did those things say? I'm not gonna torture you by climbing it up again. I'm gonna cut to it. Okay. Nice. Unscrew bolts with the bill drill. The twin chimneys both have a prize. Nice. So, the twin chimneys both have a prize is the honeycombs on top of the building. And unscrew bolts with the bill drill will be helpful later on when we have to go, you know, take care of Mumbo. So, without further ado... Like, that's fucking awesome. You see those graphics? I don't know. It's just great. Alright, so enough dicking around. What's the first thing we're gonna want to do? I only started the Let's Play, and immediately I'm confused. I think I want to go into there. Well, I know, actually, I don't think I want to go into there because I haven't learned a specific thing. You know what? I need a battery. I think I have to go get that battery outside. I think that's what has to be done. Because by getting that battery, it will then open up that thing, which will then have Banjo learn a specific move that we need to go then access the other area that we need to go get. And Banjo just really needs to learn this move right now. It will actually help us get a Jiggy in Pterodactyl land. Which makes me wonder, it's like, I didn't even do the stomping planes, like, what is even there? Is there a Jiggy? Because I got 9 out of 10 Jiggies. Well, I'm just like, what about the big dinosaur? Does that count for Cloud Cocoa Land? I'm like, what the hell's even going on anymore? Okay. So you, once you get done climbing up that area to figure out what you're supposed to do next, go on ahead and grab that battery from the outside and come on back up to where Kazooie is. And ram into her to realize that she can't jump into the backpack because Banjo's backpack is full. And what you're going to want to do is bring the battery over here. Banjo will climb the ledge, open that bad boy up, put the battery right in there. Such a random thing for Banjo to do. Excellent. Whoops. Alright, so going inside of here is something that we will figure out later once we learn a specific move later on in the game. But for this, we just need to talk to Jam Jars right now. So Banjo can learn the Snooze Pack. He's got a place to go, followed by C removes your pack to have a nap to get energy back. And now we can head back to Tyrannosaurus Rex land. Whatever the hell it's called. And and get the stomping planes freaking Jiggy. But now that we have this sleep movement, let's go on ahead over to the other corner of this room and enter into the whatever the hell this is. It's just a conveyor belt, really. I find it interesting how it's not moving on the outside. Ah, trash compactor. Intruder in the trash compactor. Clean up droids. Report to floor 1. Now, this is something you cannot do without the sleep pack, because the sleep pack regenerates your health fully. And if you do this without sleeping, you will die. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong. It's Z and then to the right. And what I find most interesting about this is when you turn the joystick, Banjo can move. And another thing I find interesting is how come Banjo needs to sleep to regain health? Isn't that interesting? It just takes him down to 1 health. And that's a Banjo switch. And that will give us a Jiggy. But we have to go to sleep to get it. So you literally just have to do this. That's wild. Yeah, to no avail. Even if you try to like do it without jumping and hitting it, you will. And then you have to be careful because on the way back it pushes you in and you could die without getting the Jiggy. And that would suck. And unfortunately this Jiggy does not take us on the way back. But I think this one does. Alright, where are we? We're on floor 1, but we're atop. We're next to the rabbit. We could go in here, but there's really no point. Some Donkey Kong shit. Oh wow, I was already on the top? That's pretty cool. Let's go meet up back with Kazooie. To the right over there is where the boss will be. The welder. Whatever the hell its name is. And then there's some boots over there. Alrighty, excellent. So let's go on ahead and see what's over here. Floor 1. Oh, that's the train station, so that's where we came from. That's the service elevator, which only the washing machine can use. And those are the workers' quarters, which one of the workers are down there, but we won't bother with that area for now. Let's just go on ahead and head up to the second floor now. Because heading to the second floor will grant us access to pretty much everything else we gotta do. But you don't want to take these boots. You want to take the boots. Or are those the boots you want to take? Where are the steps? Because there are 2 boots in this room. Okay, here are the steps. These are the boots you want to take in front of the train station. Then just kind of book it. And just like that, you're above. Now we can head to the second floor. Now this is currently the only way I know how to get up to the second floor as of the moment. I don't know if there are other ways, but this is what you gotta do. At least for now. Until you turn into a washing machine, that is. Alright, so here we are on the second floor. We'll be greeted by one of these guys. Not that they matter at the moment. Over there is a service elevator that will be relevant to us. There we can unscrew one of the bolts with the corkscrew drill, as Rareware had taught us. Over here is Wumba's domain. Head on over back here and grab a Globo. Then we can give it to her. Here's the second floor warp. Let's just go on ahead and give this to her now. We're not going to be needing to do anything as of the moment, because we're going to be needing pretty much access to all the floors first before we turn into the thing that we're going to need to turn into. Because that's the most important thing as of the moment, is just gaining access and entryway to, like, everything, and which we will be able to do, I think, after this. So we can just blow this up with a grenade. It's, like, so stupid, right? Like, you'd think, like, you need to do something more complicated, but it's like, no. So you break that box, you get feathers. Over there, I believe, are the boots. This is down to floor 1, which we're gonna need to break. And let's just grab these notes. I don't know about this door. I don't think I have access to it as of the moment. I'll break this to show that those are the boots. Yeah, let's head into this room. Everything was just genuinely clipping for a second. Can I defeat a barrel? Probably not. So let's go on ahead and climb up this pipe, but watch out for these electric things because they're going to fuck you up. And let's go on ahead and split up as Banjo and Kazooie for a moment, or Banjo and Dragon Kazooie. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the battery. Oh look, there's a cheat. I'm not too concerned with the cheats. This is not a 100% walkthrough. If you want to figure that out, I would probably watch somebody else. This is just my playthrough of the game. This is what I'm doing. So you have to beat these batteries before you pick them up, or else, like, you know, they're not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, seeing in this game, Banjo stores things on his pack, and you'll notice the how convenient they place these platforms here. Oh god, I really only have 2 health left as Banjo? That's wildly inconvenient. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. That was like a scary movie. I like felt it in my joints, dude. Holy shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew that was gonna fucking happen. Okay, let's get out of there. Now we gotta follow this rudimentary 3D platforming, right, Quack? Additional battery power channeled to the door. Access is now granted. You see, like, without a walkthrough, I wouldn't have known to do any of this. Like, I really wouldn't have, you know? It's like, I don't... It's just like, how would you have known to do any of this? Oh, okay, I can't get up that because Kazooie is going to learn this move right now, which is a move that I've been dying for her to learn, which is like a higher flip-up move, but I gotta find... Oh yeah, the boots are over here. We have to do this challenging Rareware shit right now. I find Dragon Kazooie interesting. Not my favorite. I mean, I definitely preferred, like, visually looking at Kazooie more than playing as Dragon Kazooie, but... I mean, Dragon Kazooie does have a benefit of infinite fire eggs, that's for sure. So you're gonna need 545 notes for this jam jars. We have 610. I will say, though, in my playthrough, it might not be 100%, but you will never have a problem seeing jam jars with my playthrough. Oh, sorry, I just completely knocked the microphone. I'm like, ugh. Oh, man, I'm, like, losing it right now. Oh, he fell. I didn't laugh at it because I was more concerned about how tight my hip is right now. Excuse me. Okay, and we're back. I just had to move my bed there for a second. Oh, so now Kazooie can do this. A move I have been dying for her to learn this whole time. Yeah, now unfortunately she can't get up via the pipe, so we have to use these boots. But luckily she'll be able to jump over because she has incredible flight distance. Yeah, just like that. was faulty on my part there. Alright, so Kazooie's here now. Actually, you know, there is one Jiggy I did not do yet. with Kazooie, and that would be going up to the roof. So yeah, this opens up this room. And we have to lower that Mumbo pad there. So we have to get up to floor 3 to do that. Yeah, but there's also a Jiggy, like, up on the roof that I can do. Oh, we should blow this open. Actually, won't this take us back to Wumba's Wigwam? I mean, technically going down there would also take us there. This is just a washing machine route to Wumba's Wigwam. Floor 1, but I believe there is a Jiggy on floor 1 that I forgot to get. There's that one up there, but I forgot how to get up there. I think Kazooie can use the shoes, right? Yes, that's right, Kazooie can use the shoes. Okay, so this is another Jiggy that we can get right now that I'm going to do. Oh wow, okay, so I believe that's where the Cheeto page is, because there's some notes over there. I guess Banjo can climb up there and grab those notes. I want to go ahead and do that after. So this is how you get the Jiggy up there. Go ahead and destroy this and grab these boots. Then we're going to go outside and you're going to want to bear right over here. And hope that that doesn't go out before you get on top of here. And then there's this giant note, which helps us out. And then you're going to want to jump, stop right here, twirl. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I'm going to have to do that again. But basically, that's what you got to do. Okay, I'm going to do this geometrically perfect, Rareware. You got this? Oh my god. Okay, so I finally got inside, but I unfortunately didn't film it. This is I just had to show the pathway on how you actually get here. So this is what you have to do to get inside of this platform right here. Go ahead and run, jump, and flap, and you will be on the platform in no time. Alright, so you're not really going to want to delay here because these guys catch up quick. But I unfortunately did delay, so I'm going to get shocked a few times. Probably die, in all honesty. There are now 3 of them, and I have 1 health. I fucking hate this game. I hate this game. I hate it. So it was much easier that time to get into here. Like I said, you are going to want to waste no time. Immediately get into first person and start shooting. Or else this will be very difficult. Like, I am not kidding. You are just going to want to do this immediately. Like, I've had that death happen to me like 4 or 5 times, like in a row. So, and the only time I ever like actually got it to work is when I did it immediately. So that is now 2 Jiggies within Grunty Industries, and we've been doing this for 28 minutes. Isn't that lovely? You understand why I hate this fucking level? This is ridiculous. So I'm not even going to be Banjo. I'm just gonna grab the notes because I'm a rebel like that. And I do believe that that is all we can do for level 2, so I want to go ahead and head up to level 3. Now that Kazooie can do this, life is just so much easier. I love how she just jumped into Banjo's backpack like that. But we can just warp to level 2. I forget how we get to level 3. I feel a little messed up about that. How do we get the flight pads and shit? Oh god. That's what I need to learn. Actually, you know what I totally didn't do? I didn't even hit the switch here. Down to floor 1. There's a switch here that needs to open up so that we can get the washing machine out later. And yeah, I just said that. Whoops. Oh, speaking of the washing machine, that's what we have to do. There's actually a switch that the machine needs to hit in floor 3. That's right. So we have to turn into it. Okay, let's do it. We have to turn into the machine. It's the only way that we're going to progress through the rest of this game. Oh, wait. Isn't Wumba just over here? Like, making things more complicated for myself for no reason. Yeah, Wumba's right here. So we already changed the water into Globo Energy, so all we gotta do is jump into it. And I already pre-marked my calendar. Like, I marked it as Thursday, but it's Wednesday. February 22nd, 2023 at 7:55 p.m. We'll call this washer. And for those of you Banjo and Kazooie fans, you could turn into a washing machine and click clock wood for some reason, you know, if you do this thing, which I didn't do because I don't know, I don't know how to do it, but I know it's something you can do. And the washing machine just chucks freaking dirty laundry, like diapers and shit. It's pretty funny. Okay, so now that we are this machine, let's go ahead back into here, and we're going to take the shaft elevator because we wouldn't have been able otherwise to take it. Now, the one thing that sucks about being a washing machine is that you can't, is that you aren't, like, totally strong against enemies. Like you'll get hurt as if you were Banjo. So it sucks. It's not something you really want to do. But look at all that health, I'll tell you. Oh, so maybe floor 3 is not where we want to be. Is it floor 4? See, that sucks. It's just like, why can't I just ram them? I'm literally a washing machine. Like, you don't think washing machines are tough? Yeah, so I think it's the 4th floor we have to go to. Now, these are areas you can't otherwise access without being the machine first. Yes, it was floor 4. So here you have it in floor 4. Go on and hit this switch here, which will activate the flight paths, which will make us able to get to these areas. But we're going to have to head back outside. And I wonder if I could actually hit the 3rd floor warp right now, just to speed things up. I'm actually going to go on ahead and hit up level 5 and wash that rabbit's clothes just for time's sake. Hell, I might as well just do it now. No, but I can't because I didn't unscrew the thing to do it. So I can take care of this guy and maybe a few others, but I can't take care of the one on floor 1 because I didn't undrill the thing. Can you give my overalls a quick spin? Throw them inside and I'll give it a try. Is it safe? I don't want to get ripped. Just drop your shorts, buddy. We haven't got all day. Just a nude rabbit. But their clothes are clean. That's better. Try and find my 5 skivvy workmates. Their overalls would probably need a quick rinse too. Yeah, we're actually on the 5th floor, which we can only access via the roof, but we're cool for now. Yeah, the washing machine can't jump very high. I don't think I'm going to waste time trying to hit the 3rd floor at the moment. Let's just go on back to the 2nd floor and head on outside to the flight pads so we can hit up the roof and get that warp pad, and then that will give us access to the 5th floor and such. Well, I'm glad we can take care of that one rabbit on the 5th floor, because it is pretty inconvenient. It's just like, if you're the washing machine, like, you might as well, if you're in it, you might as well just take care of it. Because it's like, there's 5 of them, and it can get pretty annoying trying to find all of them. There's actually one outside, like, in the alcove of, like, the back of the factory that, like, you wouldn't have known otherwise. So, like, I put in the time, you know, like, I'm gonna make sure I get this right. Yeah, so let's head to floor 1. I got Kazooie with me, right? Yeah, if my backpack's closed, I got Kazooie with me. I'm just not gonna care, okay? I know you all are judging me, but I'm just not gonna care. Okay, this is how I played the game as a kid. I'm not gonna go through all that technical bullshit. And as you might notice, I destroyed a window before. That's because there's one right here, which we now have access to. And there's a flight pad there, so it's not like we lose anything by going to check it out real quick. Oh. Sorry, I was just adjusting my monitor there. So where it takes us is actually where the, I guess the Cheeto page is. Wow, would you look at that? The game just kind of tells us we can have it anyway. That's cool. You know, I fuck with that, why not? I guess I didn't realize, I knew it was there, but I didn't realize it was like a Cheeto page. I just forgot. Yeah, so destroy this window. There's a flight pad here too. I believe this is the 3rd floor. Wait, did I undrill that thing? No, this is where we undrill, okay. Cutscene? Cutscene. Shows us where to go. So with this, we can turn back into a washing machine and now wash this guy's clothes. And then there will be 2 left that I have to figure out. Because I don't remember where the last 2 are. So yeah, that takes care of that. Great. So you're gonna need to do that. So you're gonna need to destroy that window. It's just what needs to happen. That's where the other rabbit is, but there's not much we could do right now. Oh, there is that. I wonder where that takes us. I actually don't remember. Does that just take us up to the, Interesting. So the claw clamper boots just take us up to here. It looks like that window can be broken. Oh, shit. That window just looks different from the rest of them. But, okay, so yeah, if you take the claw clamper boots up there, then you could just get up to that area. But we wanted the flight pad so we can come up here and grab this honeycomb. And being up here on top of the roof will give us access to the 5th floor, which will then give us access to the 3rd Jiggy we need. Let me see. I guess this isn't it. I mean, there's a Jinjo in here, but I guess this isn't where the Jiggy is. There is a Jiggy in here, I'm certain. It's in one of these roof areas. I think it was over here. Ah, yes, I believe it was with the grate. There it is, there's that Jiggy. Now you'll notice that there's actually no way to access it from here. It looks like that there's another grate thing we can unscrew. Makes me wonder what it could possibly be. But go ahead and use one of those egg things. Yeah, see, there's another thing we can use to unscrew here. I'm kind of interested to see like what that's about. But I want to shoot this egg over here to gain access to that Jiggy, and that brings us 3 Jiggies. Now I'm just gonna take the move and jump down here because I want to see what this unscrews because I actually have no idea. Interesting. My accuracy with that is pretty hysterical. Okay. That's interesting. Sure. Why not? Oh, and we could just drop down just like that, huh? And that does what? That gives us access to the 5th floor from the 4th floor. That's pretty cool. So where are we now exactly? We're at a split-up pad, and, oh, this I can assume is where Mumbo Jumbo would then stop this, because there's nothing we can actually do. But we can go ahead and hit that warp pad just to give ourselves access to that area. I actually didn't know what any of this did. I haven't been to the 4th floor. That was actually one thing I forgot to do in my other playthrough. Like, on my own. Of, like, what I was doing. I don't think there's actually anything we can do up here as Banjo and Kazooie, really. I think there's a battery here. Oh, no, there's these springy boots. So we don't need to go back up to the 5th floor for any reason. What we need to do is go see fucking Mumbo right now. I'm getting a little aggressive. Actually, what I should do is end the video and continue it elsewhere. I mean, what I should do is actually just get the hell out of here via warp. But we need to head to the 3rd floor. And the only way we could do that is by taking the flight pad. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video and not go on the 2nd floor, but I'm going to go to the 1st floor. And we're going to take the flight pads to the 3rd floor in the next episode. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.